2003 at 5:08 p.m., I came into this world 12 weeks earlier than expected. At 5:12 p.m., my twin brother, Christopher William, or Brother Will, was forced into this world by 4 doctors. This bag of 330 pennies weighs 1 pound 14 ounces and represents my birth weight. And this bag of 335 pennies weighs 1 pound 14 ounces and 2/3 of an ounce and represents my brother. I was breathing on my own, but had to have a little help from a CPAP machine. For about 12 hours, Brother Will was not breathing and was placed on a ventilator for 8 hours before moving to a CPAP machine too. We endured x-rays, CT scans, IVs, feeding tubes, and many other procedures for the first few days. We were separated into different neonatal ICU rooms for 10 days in single incubators. We were placed together in one incubator. Once we were placed together in one incubator, we began to gain weight faster and our health was improving. We began to act like brother and sister immediately by pulling out each other's feeding tubes and O2 plugs. We never pulled out each other's IVs because they were usually taped pretty good, especially the ones that were placed in our heads. I was 9 days old before Mama was even able to hold me, and Brother was 12 days old. After many daily visits from our parents, siblings, and other family members, I was finally able to go home with Mama and Daddy on August 6, 6.5 weeks old. I left the hospital weighing 3 pounds, 14 ounces. We continued to visit Brother Will daily until he was able to come with us on August 23rd. He was 8 weeks old and weighed 5 pounds, 5 ounces. Mama wasn't really sure what to do with 2 babies that were so small. However, she managed to learn. She and Daddy would take shifts on sleeping. Mama slept at night and Daddy slept during the day. There was always someone awake at all times in our house. For 6 weeks and 4 days, Mama and Daddy would take us places and we visited family and friends. On October 2nd, we had visited Mama's family here in Baldwin, and Brother was fussy. He had a bellyache, so Mama and Daddy did what they knew best to do, try and treat it with gas drops and other medicines we had been given. That night, Mama took the night shift because Brother wasn't sleeping good. About 3:30 a.m. October 3rd, she dozed off to sleep by accident. And when she woke up at 4:53 a.m., Brother was cold and turning a bluish gray color. She yelled for Daddy and he started CPR on Brother. The ambulance came, but it was too late. We laid him to rest on October 6, 2003 in Palmer Cemetery. After a few weeks, the autopsy report said it was something called acute ischemic necrosis of the small intestine. Brother had an embolic hernia that had gotten tangled up with his intestine and caused a blockage. I was never able to talk to my brother like I am talking to you all today, but I had a special bond with my twin brother. It has been 10 years and Mama has never once held anything back about what happened during those 14 weeks for the past 10 years. If you have brothers and sisters who you can talk to and play with, please let them know how much you love them, how much they mean to you on a daily basis, because you never know just how quickly they can be taken away. I have an angel brother in heaven who I love dearly, so I know that I